Let me show you. Sarah, say this slowly. What do you want to do today?
What do you want to do today?
Beautiful. Textbook English. Now say it like a normal person. Fast.
What do you want to do today?
Picture this. You're talking to a native speaker. Everything is fine. Then suddenly, they say something, and your brain stops.
Your ears heard sounds. Your brain heard nothing. Just blur. Blah, blah, blah. Fast, fast, fast.
You smile, you nod. You have no idea what they just said. And that feeling, that horrible I'm lost feeling, I know it, Sarah knows it, every English learner knows it.
But here's the secret. It's not your fault. Native speakers do talk too fast. They swallow sounds. They connect words. They mumble.
Today, I'm going to teach you the tricks, the secrets that native speakers don't even know they're using. And by the end of this episode, fast English won't sound so fast anymore.
Ready? Let's slow down fast English.
I want to tell you a story, a true story, about a coffee shop and a moment of complete embarrassment.
Oh no, I know this story. Can I tell it?
Go ahead. Embarrass me.
Okay, so Alex was in London. He went to a coffee shop. He wanted a simple coffee. The barista, a young British guy, said,
What can I get you?
Alex just stared. His brain heard sounds, not words.
I said, Sorry? And he said it again, faster. What can I get you?
Alex still didn't understand, so he just pointed at the menu. That one, please.
I got my coffee, but I felt so small, so stupid. I had studied English for years, but I couldn't understand, what can I get you? Said fast.
And that's the problem. Schools teach you slow, careful English. But real life? Real life is fast. Real life is messy. Real life is, what can I get you? Today, I'm going to teach you exactly how to understand that. And more. Here's the truth. Native speakers don't pronounce words the way textbooks teach you. Not even close. We're lazy. We take shortcuts. We connect words. We drop sounds.
Let me show you. Sarah?
Let me show you. Sarah, say this slowly. What do you want to do today?
What do you want to do today?
Beautiful. Textbook English. Now say it like a normal person. Fast.
What do you want to do today?
Did you hear the difference? 7 words became 4 sounds. What do you became what do ya? Want to became wanna.
And native speakers don't even realize we're doing it. It's automatic.
So when you listen for what do you want to do today, but you hear what do you want to do today, your brain gets confused. It's like looking for a cat and seeing a dog. Same animal family, but different.
So the secret is not to learn more words. The secret is to learn how words change in fast speech.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to learn the most common fast speech patterns, the shortcuts native speakers use every single day.
Secret number 1, connected speech. This is when words bump into each other and become one.
Let me give you an example. Say, I have to go. Slowly.
I have to go.
Now say it fast, like a native.
I have to go.
Have to became have to. The V sound disappeared. The T became stronger.
Here are the most common connected speech patterns you'll hear every day.
Number 1, going to becomes gonna. I'm gonna call you later.
Number 2, want to becomes wanna. I want to learn English.
Number 3. Have to becomes have to. I have to leave early.
Number 4. Has to becomes hasta. She has to finish her work.
Number 5. Used to becomes usta. I used to live in New York.
Number 6. Supposed to becomes supposed to. You're supposed to be here at 9.
Number 7. Let me becomes let me. Let me explain.
Number 8. Don't know becomes don't know. I don't know the answer.
Now, here's the magic. When you know these patterns, fast English becomes slow because your brain stops being surprised. It expects gonna. It expects wanna.
Let's practice. I'll say a fast sentence. You figure out what the slow version is.
First one. What do you want to do?
Slow version? What do you want to do?
Second. I have to go now.
Slow. I have to go now.
Third. Let me think about it.
Slow. Let me think about it.
See? Once you know the code, you can break it.
Secret number 2. Sound swallowing. This is when native speakers completely remove sounds from words.
The most common victim? The letter T.
Let me show you. Say the word internet slowly.
Internet.
Now say it like a normal American.
Internet.
T becomes a soft D, but sometimes the T disappears completely, like in mountain.
Slow. Mountain. Fast. Mountain. The T is gone.
Here are common words where sounds disappear.
Winter becomes winter. It's cold in the winter.
20 becomes 20. I have $20.
Important becomes important. The T.
Button becomes button. Push the button.
Certain becomes certain. I'm certain about that.
And the most famous one. Toronto becomes Toronto. The second T disappears completely.
Sound swallowing also happens at the ends of words. I want to go becomes I want to go. The T disappears.
And becomes I like an eggs.
Of becomes cup of coffee.
Here's the good news. You don't need to speak this way. You just need to understand it when others speak.
Because once you know that winter might mean winter, your brain stops panicking. It starts predicting.
Secret number 3. The most important sound in English that nobody talks about. The schwa.
The schwa. What is that? It sounds like a sneeze.
It does. The schwa is the most common vowel sound in English. It sounds like the sound you make when you're thinking.
So every vowel can sound like
Yes. A, E, I, O, U. Any of them can become when the syllable is not stressed. Give me an example. The word banana. Say it slowly.
ba-na-na.
Now say it naturally.
Banana.
The first A became The last A became Only the middle A is clear.
So most vowels in English are actually
About 20% of all sounds in English are schwa. That's huge. That means 1 out of every 5 sounds you hear is
So when native speakers talk fast, they're not saying every vowel clearly. They're saying over and over.
Exactly. And when you know this, fast English becomes less mysterious. That sound is not a mistake.
I have to go to the store. The to became t. The became th. Schwa everywhere.
Once your ear learns to hear the schwa, your brain learns to ignore it and focus on the important words, the ones with clear vowels. Those are the words that carry the meaning. I want to tell you another story. This one is not about me. It's about a student named Pierre.
Pierre from France?
Yes, Pierre studied English for 7 years. 7 years. He could read novels, he could write emails, but when he moved to London, he understood almost nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. He told me, Alex, English people make sounds, not words. I hear noise, not language.
I felt that way too.
Pierre was ready to give up. He almost bought a plane ticket home. But then he tried something different.
What did he do?
He stopped trying to understand every word. He started listening for the stressed words, the important words, the words that native speakers say louder and clearer.
So instead of listening to, what can I get ya? He listened for get and you?
Exactly. He realized that in fast English, the small words disappear. Can, I, a, the, to. These become quiet or disappear completely. The big words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, those stay clear. So he stopped listening to the sounds?
Yes.
Here's a fascinating truth about your brain. It doesn't hear every sound. It predicts what it expects to hear.
Like when you see the first few letters of a word and you already know the whole word?
Exactly. Your brain is a prediction machine. And when you know common fast speech patterns, your brain gets better at predicting.
So how do we train our brain to predict better?
3 ways. First, learn the patterns. Gonna, wanna, have to, lemme, dunno. Your brain needs to know they exist.
Second, listen to real English every day. Podcasts, YouTube, movies, TV shows. Not textbook audio. Real people talking naturally.
Third, practice with context. The more you know about the topic, the better your brain can predict. If you're watching a cooking show, your brain expects food words. If you're watching the news, your brain expects different words.
So before you listen, ask yourself, what is this about? What words might I hear?
Yes, activate your brain before you listen. Give it a head start.
I have a trick. Watch something with subtitles first. Read the subtitles. Then watch again without subtitles. Your brain already knows what to expect. It's like a rehearsal.
That's brilliant. And here's another trick. Slow down the audio. YouTube and podcasts let you play at 0.75x speed. Listen slow, then listen at normal speed. Your brain learns the pattern. Okay, let's get practical. I'm giving you a 30-day challenge. 10 minutes a day, that's all.
Day 1 to 7. Learn the patterns. Write down gonna, wanna, have to, lemme, dunno. Say them out loud 10 times each.
Day 8 to 14, listen for the patterns.
Watch a YouTube video. Every time you hear gonna or wanna, pause. Notice it.
Day 15 to 21. Shadow. Listen to a sentence. Pause. Repeat it exactly as you heard it. Copy the speed, the connected speech, the swallowed sounds.
Day 22 to 28, predict. Before listening to a video, ask yourself, what will they talk about? What words will I hear? Then listen. Day 29 to 30, test yourself. Listen to a 2-minute video without subtitles. Write down the main ideas. Don't worry about every word. In 30 days, your brain will be a better prediction machine. Fast.
Let me tell you something I've never said before.
What is it?
I still miss things. I still hear a fast sentence and my brain freezes. It happened last week. A friend said something. I didn't catch it. I laughed anyway. Then I said,
What did you say?
I said, sorry, can you say that again? I didn't catch it. And you know what? He didn't care. He just repeated it. Slower.
Because that's what humans do. We help each other.
So here's my final secret, the most important one. You don't need to understand everything. You just need to understand enough. And when you don't understand, ask.
Say, sorry, could you say that again? What does that mean? Can you speak a little slower?
Native speakers do this too. We miss things. We ask for repetition. It's normal. It's human.
So don't be embarrassed. Don't fake a smile and nod when you're lost. Ask, learn, grow.
If this video helped you,
please subscribe. Hit that button. Join our family of learners who are learning to listen differently.
And leave a comment. Tell us one fast speech pattern you learned today. Gonna, wanna, have to, lemme, don't know? We'll read every single one.
I'll start. Today I learned that what do you becomes